Hey guys, ABC Matt, and today I want to do a little bit something different. Like when I originally start these videos, I was doing cards, and then I converted and did reselling after that of things at yard sale, garage sales, estate sales. You know the deal because from the previous videos. You know how I do my introduction. Anyway, so I've mainly my forte is cards usually, and grading. As you can see, I grade a lot of various things. So I just wanted to share it with some resellers because, some resellers they might go to a garage sale or a estate sale and then they find a sealed VHS or a sealed game, and you have that question, hey, should I sell it as a sealed copy or should I grade it and see if I could, get even more and be greedy. So I'm just here to just share my knowledge. So I'm going to start off with cards. Now, there's different various card grading companies, and I'm going to show you in the background, their website and the prices they are. While that's going on, I just want to show you some of the cards while I'm here. So we have a Charmander. This company is CGC. Now, CGC, they started off doing comic books, and then they ventured off and did some Pokemon cards, and now they're trying to do sports cards, and they're branching out more. But most of the time, just a FYI, dealers, they will actually want CGC or PSA, which is another company for Pokemon cards. I like CGC for Pokemon cards because, it has that cartoonish look. So like the CGC looks a little bit better on the card. So this one, they grade on a 1 to 10 scale, and they have 0.5 in between. So this one is a 9 Charmander, 9.5 on this whole O. And then this is the bread and butter, when you get a 10. 10, you got pristine on it, and it says pristine over there. And this is a Galarian Zapdos. So that is CGC for Pokemon. And then we have other things too, like they do Marvel cards. So I have a Marvel card of Storm. And then if you look up that serial number on their website, you could tell if the card was indeed graded and what the grading score is, because there's a lot of forgeries out there as well. So it's good to actually check. And if you buy in the secondary market, it's always good to go to the website and punch in that number just to make sure that this is a legit thing. And it also has a POP report. Population report is short for. And population report or POP report tells you how many of that particular card was graded, and then they'll tell you what the grading was for each card. So this one also got a 9, as well as this one has a 9. Some people like it because it protects the card too. It's a solid plastic, and that's why they also slap the card. And now I go into like PSAs. So like PSA will even do garbage pail kids. This is only a sticker. It has a copyright. See, PSA, they will give you all that information there, and then that's the serial number. So if you go to the PSA website, you can see if this legitimately is a PSA card. Now the forgery ones, you could tell right off the bat because of the borders. If they have like rounded, it's usually forgery. And then you just look to see if you see anything out of the ordinary compared to other PSA cards you did. It should have a watermark over here on the corner. I don't know if you can see it. It says PSA, sometimes in the middle. Usually the forgeries don't have that. And also the forgery, the font looks a little bit weird. So another thing to look at. So that is PSA for garbage pail kids. Then this one, I graded. It's a no-name grading company, but I like it because it's a black label. It's GMA. It's pretty cheap, but look at that. I got a 10 out of it. I just like the aesthetics of it with black for Venom. Now that's non-sport cards. And then we go over the sports cards. I want to just go over this one in particular, a Barry Sanders. This is a 101 Barry Sanders. Now, rule of thumb for cards, 101s, generally speaking, you don't grade them because 101s, there's no higher value in some regards because it is a 101. You can't get higher than a 101. Even if you grade it, you're not going to get too much more for it. But I took a chance just because I wanted the protection of the card too. But I soon learned with PSA in particular, in this one, I got a 8.5. Now they're very strict with thick cards, and this one is pretty thick. That's what she says. But I like it because it's protected. I'm not going to sell this, so 8.5 is fine for me. It has an awesome patch. It's a 101. It's Barry, the legend. So that's PSA. Another one I haven't discussed is Beckett, or BGS. So I have this Michael Jordan rookie card. It only got an 8. Now, I could crack this open and see if I could get a 9 or better on PSA, but that requires you to take needle nose pliers and maybe like a butter knife to pull the card out of this case, which you endanger the card getting wrecked by doing that. But this is another card that I'm going to keep for myself. 8 is not too bad for a Michael Jordan rookie, but generally speaking, if you get anything 8 or below, it's actually worth less than having it ungraded. So you're taking a gamble there. But I did take a gamble on another 101. And this one is Aaron Judge 101. And this one I got a 10. Beckett is very strict, and they will rather give you 9.5 than an actual 10. But this one, they have two different kind of 10s. They have a regular gold foil of 10, and then they have a black foil 10. The gold foil 10 has 10s across the board between centering, corners, surface, and edges, but it only has like a 9.5 on autographs. So mine has 10 across the board, so I get a black pristine 10. So yeah, so when they do gradings, they look at the centering of the picture, they look at the corners, if there's any white edges, white marks on the edges, they check on that, any fraying, and then the surface to see if there's any scratches. But this one is from the 2017 All-Star game. That was his batting glove. This is his rookie card. It's autographed, and it's a 101. Now, dealers have told me that it's worth quite a lot. 101s, you have no comparables because it is indeed a 101. But the price quote I got from many dealers is about $60,000 to $80,000. Yes, I insured these cards, and yes, I do put them in the safe deposit box, but that particular card I took out just to show you guys. Now, PSAs doesn't look so glamorous. Here's a 9 and a 10. It looks exactly the same. Same kind of sticker label, everything like that. However, a PSA 10 is worth more than a 10 of Beckett. So you have to keep that in mind too. It might not look great, but it's also worth more. So those are cards I've done. Though I would need this holder, I don't need this holder. So what else I have here? Here's another thing I graded. It's a graded comic book. And this one is with CGC, just like the Pokemon cards. And this one is a 9.8. Now with comic books, I believe like it could go 9, 9.2, 9.3, 9.5, 9.8. I've only seen the best like 9.8. This comic book is not worth that much. This I got in a throw-in with other stuff, but I wanted to show you that encapsulated comic book and how it looks like. So this one's a 9.8. CGC does really good with, non-sports in particular. Now, games. Beckett does it, and this company called WADA. I prefer WADA over Beckett. I'll show you also the prices for each. But WADA, I like it because They have services that you can add on. They could clean it. They could send you a high res photo. They could put, you know, different information over here, and it could get really granular and show you 9.4 in the box. The ceiling was an A, that sort of thing. And I like it. I like the encasing. It's pretty solid, and it's one of my favorite games, Final Fantasy VI. Again, it's something I would keep for myself, but it received a 9.4A. I think when I went to a retro gaming expo, I think they quoted this like about $500 or $600. Now the game alone, maybe you get about 100, but graded wise, 500 to 600. So it's 5 to 6 times that value. Now the last thing I want to show you is a VHS. VHS, I believe they also do it with Beckett, but I prefer IGS. IGS gives you like this nice labeling, 8.5 on this one for the box, 9.5 overall with the ceiling. It's a limited sticker. It has the holo guard, that sort of thing. You see that it's all encased. Has the touch-tone ceiling on it. This one I got from Commonwealth Picker. I don't remember how much I paid for it. I believe it was probably like $40 to $50 range. And then I just took a chance to get it graded and have it sealed. This is a movie that I love back then, so it was a no-brainer to pick it up. And this is another thing that I'm going to keep for myself. But I wanted to show you how the encapsulation looks like. IGS though, one knock I have on them is their website, which I'm going to show you. It looks very archaic. It looks like when internet first came about, and that's how it looks like for the website. Like when you used to use like GeoCities and that sort of thing. And the way they package it to you is kind of sucks, I would say. They use any ordinary box. I think they could have bubble wrapped it better, and they could have protected it a little bit better. But it came in one piece, so I'm happy. I still prefer them over Beckett for encapsulating VHS. So that's the grading process. I just wanted to share it with you guys. See what you guys think. And then, like always, you can reach out to me on YouTube, comment, like, subscribe, and I try to help you along the way with all the gradings that I do. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.